Remember Bradley from last episode? And that our tires were flat? So what we did, we went to the closest bike town that had a bicycle shop to repair this.
Good morning on day 10. Good morning. On the way to Skibbereen now, I guess.
Also a quick shout out that Bradley plays in a band called The Butlers. The music you're hearing right now, go give them a listen.
My bike tire just hold it up until 100 meters before the bike shop. But we made it. Nice.
The man from that Skibbereen bicycle shop seemed like a local legend. At least 5 people came by just to have a chat with him, not even repair their bikes.
The tire was fixed. We are back on the road.
Obviously.
And we are at a little again.
That afternoon was such a blessing again. I was riding along the beaches in West Cork, the weather was great. In the beginning of my bike tour trip, I had this kind of stress or jitters for just being inexperienced, and I think like around this time came the moment where this switched into just being very relaxed on the bike and yeah, just loving biking.
Are you filming? Good morning on day 11, I think. We had a pretty peaceful night here in Clonakilty. I think the most peaceful night in terms of weather and winds up until now. And also just a quick shout that I of West Cork.
West Cork, I have to sell you this place. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning scenery. It will also try to drown you, but that's something that's coming later. But to be fully transparent, I also have to give you this confession I made there.
West Cork is in some very weird comparable to Limburg in Belgium. Like it's seen like as a sleepy kind of somewhat slower region, but actually people who live there or who come there often enough know that it's like the best region of the country with the coolest, most friendly people around.
I kept going on my way to Kinsale, living my best life.
Great day up until now. Like easy morning, the weather is great or it hasn't rained yet. The bike is going chill, no flat tires, no issues. Can't complain and this day is great. Also wind in the back.
As you can see, this day was going great. Here I rode into Kinsale. I loved the town and decided to go into a pub for a pint. But obviously I didn't think through where I was going to sleep that night. It was getting more dark and rainy outside, but I did find a green patch of grass somewhere in a field. I went to bed, luckily quite peacefully, and then this happened.
I pitched my tent yesterday evening on this beautiful sheltered spot. I was already like curious why there was like a very greenish spot in the middle of this bush, kind of. Little did I realize it was just the drainage of this field. And now, in the middle of the night, I woke up in the middle of a fucking pool and had to replace all my stuff and my tent. Now, my stuff is quite wet, so I have to fix that today. Let's see how that goes.
Luckily that morning was a sunny morning, so after a little bit of self-pity, I went on my way again to get warm and get on with the day.
And we found another little... We are on a Tour de Ireland again. Tour de Cork this time, I guess. You can whine and yammer and whatever, how long you want. But in the end, there's only one way forward, I guess. And that's by moving. We also added weight due to some things being completely drained.
I tried trying some stuff just by sun, but quickly realized this wouldn't work, so I had to find a laundromat as quickly as possible.
Okay, so I found a laundrette kind of thing. Carrigaline, I guess. And all my stuff is fully dry again. Dry cleaners in Carrigaline. Great service. Wow. Very nice.
After that whole fiasco had been mostly solved, I rode on my way to Cobh. Cobh feels like this weird but nice mix between Cote town with casinos and San Francisco.
Good morning on day 13. Close to Cobh. It's the closing of phase 1 of biking from Ireland to Belgium, I guess. I am taking the train from Cork to Dublin.
For the ones worried that train night broke me, that luckily was not the case. I had to go back to Dublin for some personal stuff. And on the ferry back, Irish kindness struck again. This lovely older lady basically adopted me and showed me the way into Cork. For the ones interested, this is the Cork Greenway you can see right here. I was impressed all over again. I hesitate at times. Am I making a series that promotes Ireland, or a series about me just making mediocre decisions in Ireland, or is it something else? Not sure. I made it into the station, jumped on the train and made my way back to Dublin. I was welcomed in the most hospitable way by my roommates. Same for my colleagues, had a typical pub night, catching up. To all of you, you know who you are.
Cheers, thank you.